After speaking with opposition leaders, the federal government has invoked the Emergencies Act to supplement provincial and territorial capacity to address the blockades and occupations.
Vaccinated, unvaccinated, just for choice, and what this country is about.
Moral duty. Segregation is wrong. And that's not even going into the government overreach and all the other bullshit that's going on.
We need to get our lives back. We can see through everything.
Well, I think he's crazy. He's a totalitarian leader.
Efron Monsanto here, video journalist for Rebel News. I'm here in Toronto reporting on the freedom protest that takes place here every weekend. Thousands every Saturday in major cities take a stand across deadly lockdown policies, draconian vaccine mandates, the ever-increasing government overreach in the lives of Canadians. Parliament Hill for almost a month was occupied by truckers and their supporters who organized a convoy to put an end to all COVID restrictions. It all came to an end when our dear leader invoked the Emergencies Act to give the police more powers to crack down on the peaceful protests, resulting in the arrest of over 100 protesters, brutal police misconduct. Our own Alexa Lavoie was shot point blank by a riot officer with a riot control gun. Did Trudeau do the right thing? Let's find out what the people here have to say. Hey sir, what brings you out here today?
To be with my fellow Canadians, and it's a movement for everyone, vaccinated, unvaccinated, just for choice, and what this country is about.
We have to get rid of mandates. I mean, this is ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense.
Well, we just want to ensure that the future of Canada will not see a further erosion of our rights and freedoms, and that all Canadians should take the time out of their busy lives to stand together with like-minded individuals who want to fight for everyone's freedom.
Freedom! I just want my freedom back. Yes.
We don't want any mandates, that's why it should be gone. It's against humanity.
I would say moral duty. Moral duty. Segregation is wrong. And that's not even going into the government overreach and all the other bullshit that's going on.
I'm here to fight up to the end, every day, if it's necessary.
I just want the freedom from being forced to get vaccination, and for my kids. My daughter, she lost the job through the mandates. So I just want the freedom for my kids. That's all I want, and for myself too, because I'm still working.
I want the best for my grandchildren and my children. I am retired, so they can do much to me, but my life is almost over.
Freedom. Enough is enough. Can't do this anymore. We need to get our lives back. We can see through everything.
Freedom. Freedom for all. No mandates, no vax passports, no digital ID. Freedom for all Canadians.
And what's your message to Justin Trudeau, who invoked the War Measures Act to clear up the peaceful protests in Ottawa? What's your message there?
I don't think that he warrants a response. I don't think he warrants anything. I don't have anything to say to him.
There was no need for it. He kind of admitted to it himself by revoking it a couple of days after invoking it. So he kind of answered his own question. There was no need for it, just a power grab. And everyone saw what he did.
He should be held responsible for that. I mean, obviously, it's not enough that he revoked it. He has to be held responsible, definitely.
The convoy was clearly not a threat to peace or an order, and the invocation of the Emergency Measures Act really does, I think, show that there is a slippery slope that we all might start heading down. And even more scary is the freezing of assets and bank accounts by the government.
Oh, that was absolutely awful. We don't need that. There was more catastrophic events that happened before, and they solved it not without using those emergency acts. So there was absolutely no need to do that.
I don't even know what to say to him, because he does not have confidence of the people. He needs to go. He needs to resign.
Well, I think he's crazy. He's a totalitarian leader, and I think that the NDP are traitors.
I thought he did really bad things for all us Canadians, and I came from communist system, from Poland, and I could smell and I could see so many things are going very similar what we were living under this kind of tyranny in Poland, and now we are so scared that we're going to end up under communist system again.
I think it was despicable. I think there should have been dialogue. It's obvious he wasn't interested in it. He was waiting for violence to come. He tried to bring the violence. It didn't happen. Kind of ruined the vibe a little bit, but I think we're far from over. I don't want to call it a fight. It's not a fight.
So if you want to see the other side and see other reports just like this, bringing you reporting from inside the protests themselves, getting the other side of the interviews you won't be able to see on corporate or state media throughout Canada, head over to convoyreports.com, chip into our travel costs. For me, it's not a big deal in Toronto, but as you saw, we have people in Ottawa, in Alberta, covering wherever it goes, whatever it takes, we'll be there. Signing off, Rebel News, Efron, Monsanto.